Hi guys, this is Ryan Frankowski and
Kelly Mizgorski.
And you're listening to Mocktails Or Messy. What's going on, Kelly?
I'm happy to be here. So I have some Chardonnay, Kendall Jackson.
That's your go-to, right?
It's my go-to. And what do you got?
Wow, I got the Chardonnay alcohol-free. And this is the Lights van Goet. Lights van Goet.
Okay.
Light van Goet, it's zero Chardonnay, non-alcoholic. This Chardonnay is from the latest addition to the Lights van Goet portfolio. It offers an original character that is clean, fresh fruit, citrus.
I'm gonna open that for you,
Oh,
and I'm gonna pour it for you.
Pour a big, nice mocktail glass of that. I'm excited to try it. She said it was one of the best.
I gave you a very heavy pour.
It's amazing. I really love
Yeah.
this
Can I smell
wine.
it?
Yes. You can even try it if you want. I know you don't have any cooties.
Ooh, that's good.
Do you want to try it?
No.
Oh, you don't like to
good.
mix?
No, I don't share. I don't share drinks or
Ooh.
food. I'm actually food aggressive. You
What's
know that.
food aggressive?
Remember last week when I wouldn't share my appetizer with anyone?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm like food aggressive. Like there's dogs that'll rip your face off if you try to touch their food bowl. I identify with those dogs.
Well, don't touch her food or she could bite you.
Don't you ever try to touch my food.
Oh, she's aggressive. I like it.
Food aggressive.
We are blacked out today with our black on black, silky vibes.
Okay, so I looked up trending searches for March, and one of them, here we'll start with, is psychological safety. Have you heard of this before?
No.
So psychological safety means that you're feeling safe to take interpersonal risks, to speak up, to disagree openly, to surface concerns without fear of negative repercussions or pressure to sugarcoat bad news. So I don't know. I feel like when I was in the workforce, I don't know that I had like the psychological safety per se.
Yes.
It's all like you have to like please the boss, right? It's not about me. It's about doing a good job at work and pleasing the boss. But now everybody, has a voice. Yeah. I sound like a boomer right now.
I do feel like as a millennial. I feel like I don't want to have this kind of dynamic because sometimes your leader or your manager that was put in that role is not always the most qualified, or they're maybe not doing the best job. So to have that respectful intervention or communication from the peers or the colleagues, I think it could be a better...
Right. Peers and colleagues are not peasants per se, so like everybody should have a voice.
Cheers to not being a peasant.
Right. So, and if you're qualified for the job, then you should be qualified to have a voice as well. So
exactly.
Yeah, I guess I do agree with that.
Well, I think that was a good question.
Just not used to it, right?
Yeah.
Now, another thing that is most commonly searched for March is postbiotics. So we've heard of like prebiotics and probiotics. Have you heard of postbiotics?
I've never heard of that.
It's a term that refers to the waste left behind after your body digests both pre and postbiotics. Like a healthy postbiotic includes nutrients such as vitamin B, K, amino acids, and substances called antimicrobial peptides. So this all works in slowing the growth of harmful bacteria.
That's really interesting. I mean, I always hear about probiotics, but I've never understood that there was like a post.
Yeah, so like you want healthy waste.
Oh.
So like people do get like fecal transplants sometimes if their gut is unhealthy and they're sick. You can get a fecal transplant from a healthy person, and that is like 95% effective in helping to heal your gut.
Wow.
So that's why I think people are focusing more now on like postbiotics.
Look at you being all like, you're like inspiring me to learn more about this. I mean, I've never like it kind of makes sense, but then it also seems a little dirty.
It sounds gross. You want the benefits of like good immune health.
Yes.
They say that your gut is connected to your brain.
Oh, yes.
So I don't know if
No,
it's
it
true or not.
makes sense. It makes total sense.
But guess how much you can earn from donating stool samples, like fecal samples?
I didn't even think that would be a thing.
It is a thing.
I've never. I'm guess how much I could earn. Like what? Like $50 a shit.
Probably. It's so essentially they say like up to $1,500 a month is what you could earn donating your fecal matter.
What?
Yeah.
$1,500 a month just donating shit?
Yes, and that's right on par with donating sperm.
Oh God.
Sperm, you could also earn up to $1,500 per month.
Did I tell you I tried to donate sperm, but they were
you?
like,
Did they say no? No way.
It was in LA, yeah. I'm kind of glad that they did say no.
What was wrong with you then?
I think honestly, Ivy League and 5'11".
Okay, so you're too short and you're too dumb.
Yes, exactly. But anyways, that's enough about me.
No, I love it.
Yeah,
I'm
kind of glad it didn't happen because then you're like, that would have been really not a comfortable
Well,
thing.
It's like, how many Johnnies do I have running around out there? How many kids are going to be trying to contact me once they turn 18?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't know. I'm not going to dog it. I think there's a time and a place for it, and there's a purpose for it. But are you looking at yourself in the camera?
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. It's like got like this bump, but
look at me.
Is it okay? You could help me, right? Like I almost feel like I have a mullet.
You need a haircut. Okay, so another new thing.
Yes.
So you've been married before.
Yeah. We touched a little bit about that.
Did you have a ring?
No ring.
Okay, so it's just on paper.
It was just on paper. It was kind of like a courthouse type of situation.
Okay.
But, you know, it was real love.
Fair enough, yeah. You don't need an expensive ring or a wedding. You don't need that to define your marriage.
No.
Or so now people are into like lab-grown diamonds.
Why? Like the cost. It has to be. It's always about
They're
the cost.
ethical, apparently sustainable, and of course the cost. So they cost about 60 to 85% less than a normal diamond.
How do they make them?
It does take like a few months. They are like grown in a lab. So basically it would make sense, like, you know, coal makes diamonds. It's compressed from the earth over thousands of years, but they do it in a few months here in a lab.
Oh my God. So that means that your next husband, you can get a bigger diamond with a lab grown one.
Well, I mean, I will keep the husband I have, and he needs to
I'm totally
upgrade.
kidding. That
He's
was a
gonna
joke.
upgrade me. So the problem is that they're perfect, so they don't have character.
Oh no, we don't like that.
But they're made out of the same material, so there's not necessarily a way to tell. So I don't know if I'd go for it or not. Why spend the extra money when you can get a lab-grown diamond?
You know what? I think it just depends on your mindset. Like we talked about this with like homes. You want the cookie cutter, like cost effective, functional house that you can get like a larger space that's more energy efficient? Or do you want that one that has like the character that is
The latter.
historical?
The latter.
Yeah.
Yes.
The ladder?
Yes.
What's the ladder?
The second one that you said.
Oh, what's it like? What do you mean by ladder?
You know what? I've heard someone else say before, and I don't really know how to explain it. I just
I'm like,
am I just talking out my ass? Because I might be.
I think sometimes you like kind of impress me, and I'm like, what did she say? Like even with like Vincent van Gogh the one time, I'm like, how? Wait, you studied art history? What?
A bunch of pointless knowledge that I don't understand.
Cheers. Cheers to pointless knowledge that you don't understand. Hey, we're learning here. We are learning.
Is it knowledge if you don't understand it? No, I'm probably just talking out my ass.
That's all right. You got a nice ass.
Ooh, thank you. I've been doing some squats.
I know. I've always admired your curves
Thank you.
in all the right places.
Thank you. I feel like you and I have similar body types. This is something that actually blew my mind. Oh, are you getting messy?
I am. I feel a little placebo.
You're getting a little like blushed.
I am.
Are you
This shit
feeling
is
it,
real,
baby?
guys. Mocktails Are Messy is real. I'm gonna get you on that train
Now
soon.
you're on your second mocktail.
Whew,
You're
this
feeling
is a
it.
lot.
Okay, so this blew my mind. You know how most spices are like a seed or an herb?
Yes.
What? I want to know if you know. What is paprika?
Paprika. Oh, so I've seen it. I've probably used it. I don't know what exactly it is. Like, is it in the cayenne pepper group?
Ooh, you're so smart. Okay, so it is a pepper. It is a red pepper. It's dehydrated, crushed red pepper.
I kind
Like
of am
red bell pepper,
impressed that I kind of threw that out there. It looks like it.
I'm kind of disappointed that you knew, because I didn't know.
Well, I mean, does that shock you?
I mean, oh, my husband's calling me.
You want to answer? Put it on speaker?
Sure. Hey there, we're just in the middle of a podcast. Would you like to say hi?
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up? Just driving home from work.
Cool. We're excited to see you later.
Oh, yeah. I should be home around, I don't know, 7-ish.
Okay, we'll have dinner ready for us, okay?
What are we doing for dinner?
Just have it ready for us.
Big.
All right, we gotta run. Toodles.
Wait, can I ask you one question?
Hold on. One question.
How true is happy wife, happy life? Or is that just bullshit?
It's pretty true, but there is something to be said about happy husband, happy life.
Gotta go. Click.
Bye. Oh my god, he is like my favorite person.
Oh, do you need to switch sides?
No.
Let's
I'm
switch.
fine. You really want to?
Switch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that you're upset about your hair right now.
Something's off. You know?
I think I'm just gonna switch for you.
Oh, this is good. Yeah, I like. Oh wow, so much better. Now, do you like that?
That's literally hilarious. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my best friend.
You're
so we switched sides because.
Oh god! Now look.
Just scoot this way. Because we have a very vain person in the building.
I mean, it does take one to know one.
So, another popular search for March is micro weddings.
I want one.
Okay, so can you tell me how many people do you think is a micro wedding?
I would say 50.
Okay, have you researched all this ahead of time?
Honey, I'm just that intuitive.
A micro wedding is 50 people or less.
I mean, does it make sense? Like when you think of like a wedding, you're not gonna have less than like, I don't know, 40. Like,
right.
You wouldn't even waste your time with it. But
if
then
I could
again,
go
I
back
guess
in
people
time,
have it.
my wedding would be completely different.
So your wedding was pretty magical. I do
It
love like how you invited my family and then even some aunts and uncles.
Your family is my family. 100%. But micro wedding, it makes
love
sense.
You.
You know, like, would you be the type to elope? So, like, would you go to a different country? Like, what would you do? Because then it wouldn't make sense to have more than like, 50 people.
To be honest, the last one relationship, I thought I was like, I kept pushing this idea. Like, I wanted to get married in London.
I know.
I wanted to get married
to be
in
asked
England.
to be in the bridal party, and it never happened.
I know. And so then I was like, you know what? I think I want now. You're gonna call me crazy. I want like a massive wedding. I think I just want to make this huge, massive event because I think after spending time in my friend's wedding in Laguna Beach, I was like, wow, this is a celebration of love.
I think we were a little messy today.
I know. I think it was just like we couldn't like figure out that maybe it was just me.
Yeah, it was you. Love your little bow tie on your neck.
You like that?
I just
What do
wanna-
they call that? A pussy bow? They do, actually.
Do they call that a pussy bow?
Yes. Definitely been missing the pussy bow. I actually am missing the,
maybe I should say that. Ooh, yeah, you've disclosed that. Anyway, cheers. Thank you for listening to
Mocktails or
Messy, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.
Dude, you killed it. Oh shit, let's get out of here before we get in trouble. We've gotten in trouble before. It's a pleasure speaking to you now. Oh my god, legally.